Happy Friday, Hawks. Weston here to start off your day. Today is an A day, and for lunch we have breakfast for lunch. That means we have French toast sticks with sausage or barbecue chicken sandwiches. Our special sides are tater tots. Our staff member of the day is Mr. Janulski for his outstanding contributions and always going above and beyond for his students. And all those great shirts. Mr. Janulski was nominated by the administrative team. Now to Grayson for today's news.
Hello, Hawks. It's great to hear your daily news. For all you garage band musicians out there, don't forget to sign up by May 1st for the Battle of the Bands at tinyurl.com/CPPbob26. The event will be taking place on Friday, June 10th. Don't miss it. Last night was opening night, and tonight, starting at 7, will be the second day of the musical Legally Blonde. You can also go out and see it on Saturday night at 7 and Sunday afternoon at 2. Tickets are available at the door, just $10, so don't miss it. We're going to go to our reporter Sophie Riley now for her feature on 3 student athletes and how they dealt with their injuries in sports.
I'm Maddie Pusateri, and I am a junior. I partially tore my MCL, and I was out for about 2 months. This injury affected me because I wasn't able to practice with my team because we are a competitive dance studio, so we compete in the second half of the year. So we learn a lot of choreography in the beginning of the year, and all the skills and flexibility I was working towards, I was starting to lose because I wasn't able to build up my flexibility for a while. I overcame it with physical therapy, and I did a lot of exercises for my knee so I could get back into dance as soon as I could. I was definitely nervous to come back. I was nervous that I was going to fully tear my MCL or do anything worse to the injury. And it was nerve-wracking to just get back into dance and have to do everything on my knee. I don't think so.
Hi, my name is Lauren Youngkin and I'm a freshman.
What sport do you play?
I play soccer. My injury was a concussion and I was out for about 2 to 3 months. This injury actually affected me a lot. I only wanted to be in dark rooms for a while in the summer, which sucked because it was summer. And I couldn't play soccer for a while, which was really hard for me. And I overcame it by doing interval exercises with my concussion specialist, and he really helped me a lot. It definitely taught me to be more grateful and not take soccer for granted. On days where you aren't feeling it, you should always be grateful because some people aren't fortunate enough to play. Yeah, for sure. Because I was super rusty at the beginning from first coming back. I haven't played for a while. It was a lot of pressure, but I pushed through for sure. Yeah, probably. I think I should have rested a lot more than I did. I had a lot of rest days, but there were some days where I should have just stayed in bed instead of doing something else. I think that would have sped up the process a little bit more.
My name's Meredith Winderwell, and I'm a freshman. I'm in 9th grade.
What sport do you play?
I do soccer and wrestling. I broke my elbow and tore 2 things in it and was out for about 4 to 5 months.
Was that during wrestling or during soccer?
During wrestling. It affected me because it limited most of my daily activities, but I overcame it by working through PT to help strengthen things back up. It taught me that I needed to have patience because not everything heals at the same rate.
Okay. Were you nervous to come back after being injured? If yes, why?
Yes, because I was scared I would re-hurt it the same way.
Would you have done anything differently? If yes, what?
I guess I wouldn't do what I did. I wouldn't try to catch myself.
Nice reporting, Sophie. Thanks for that. Back to the news. For juniors and seniors, prom tickets are for sale next week from the 28th to the 30th at the Fieldhouse concessions stand. Cash or check only during lunch periods. Each ticket is $35, and remember, the location has changed to the Coney Peta Post High School Fieldhouse. Please note that there is no Studio 315 today after school, so the library will be closed. Go on outside and enjoy a nice afternoon, Hawks. For the class of 2026, it's almost time to pick up your cap and gown for that walk across the stage. Pickup will be on May 6th during lunch periods. Jostens will be there to distribute your cap and gowns. See Mrs. Perry with any questions. All right, that's all for me today. Over to Colin with your weather report for today.
Good morning, Hawks. It's Con Hill report. Today we have a high of 61 degrees and low 45 degrees. I got from more skies. Today in Austin, Texas, it will be 87 degrees. Later this week, expect to see temperatures in the 50s. That's all for now. Over to Emma for sports.
What's up, Hawks? Emma here to update you on sports. Today we have a pretty full schedule. First up, Max Jennings is competing in the pole vault at the Penn Relays today down in Pennsylvania. Good luck to Max. Girls golf plays at Union Endicott tonight at 4 p.m. and outdoor track will be at Elmira with their meet starting at 4:30. Baseball takes on Horseheads once again at 5 p.m. tonight with JV baseball on the road against the Blue Raiders at the same time. Further down toward Binghamton, JV softball is on the road at Maine Enwell at 5 p.m. Later this evening, boys tennis faces Union Endicott at home at 5:15, while girls varsity lacrosse faces Queensbury at 5:30 in our stadium. JV and varsity boys lacrosse are on the road at Horseheads at 5:30 and 7:30 respectively. And rounding out the night's competition, we have flag football taking on the Ithaca Lil Red at 7 p.m. on the road tonight. Good luck to all of our Hawk athletes in competition today. Last night, our girls varsity lacrosse team had 6 girls score multiple goals, coming away with a dominant 19-2 win over Elmira. Our varsity softball team piled it on the Express too, staying undefeated with a 14-2 win over Elmira. Maybe our number 2 ranked Hawks will rise to number 1 in next week's New York State Bowl. JV softball also had a great night with a 19-7 win against UE, continuing on with their undefeated season streak, 5-0. One last note, since Mr. Simmons helped out with this morning's script, the NFL draft continues for the next 2 days in Pittsburgh, and he wants to shout out his Indiana Hoosiers, whose quarterback, Fernando Mendoza, went number 1 overall to the Las Vegas Raiders last night. That's all for me. Time to send it over to Brock to finish off today's Nest News.
Brock here to end today's show. It's National Bucket List Day and National Scream Day. If screaming is on your bucket list, try to scream outside of school, not in the hallways, but maybe outside when you aren't around everybody. Thanks for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you missed anything from today's show or any previous shows, check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPtv. To get updates on the show, follow our Instagram at cpp.tv. Thanks for watching and keep flying, Hawks.